Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, the second mission of the Airborne campaign. Into the fire we go. Let's begin. As always, Fog of War, hardcore friendly fire with Mr. Willow. Let's begin the tutorial. We start off the mission by officially dropping in and killing that first German. Once you kill that first German, as the objective says, you find the weapon, you grab the weapon, and you start moving forwards. Go down the right side through the house. That is what we did, and it just works. From there, go through the next following house. And then once you get through that following house, it comes down to the road. Now, for us, we were able to just kind of sweep on through, but sometimes there are Germans, so you have to kind of wait. But once there are no one around, just run it to the other side. And then you can move on to the final difficult part, I would say, before you actually go forwards. Alright, you go to the fields. Now, the fields, sometimes there's Germans, sometimes there isn't. But if there is, you gotta kill them. And then once those Germans are defeated, excuse my grammar, you're gonna go towards the next following house, very small house on the right side next to the gate. You're gonna go through, you're gonna go towards that blue truck, and that will be kind of the next following step. And then you're just kind of just slowly walking towards the Americans that are in the hole, because that is where you need to grab them from. And funny enough, it took us at least 4 to 5 attempts to actually find these darn Americans, because since we had no clue what we were doing, and sometimes it was our first time, sometimes it wasn't our first time, but we had zero clue. It took us so long to find them. I was the one that found them due to an attempt, but once you find them, then it's officially the beginning of the actual mission, where things actually happen, things that are our interest. So let's begin the important part. We complete that first part of the phase, and we now need to go backwards. We need to just start recruiting these guys and start heading towards the secret objective, which I didn't know where it was until post, which the mortar, which is the secret objective, is in this little hole over here, and that will grab you the mortar. Now, it does help, I would say, but I don't even think you really need it, but it is good for the achievement.
Oh, what have we here? It seems a supply drop along with the mortar landed all the way over here. Well, that's something.
You have a medic? Once you grab the mortar, now you can move forwards. You gotta go backwards and to the right, because your main goal is to get the captured paratroopers. Now us, we used grenades and we used our infantry to take out the Germans. And I made many mistakes, like how I'm going to lose a guy right here, unfortunately, because of my riskiness taking, whatever you want to call it. But I took some risks, wasn't worth it. Went into manual control. This was the best decision yet, and started killing these darn Germans. Once you eliminate these Germans, then it is officially time to move a little bit more forward. And we decided to chuck some grenades into this building. This was the best decision yet. And I don't know if friendly fire affects the AI, but we just went into it. Yeah. Alright, heal up all the... Oh my god. Moving on, once you get all these Americans, you're gonna most likely have to go backwards to where you first got your American guys and start just picking up the recruits that go and drop. This is kind of like the best choke point around there. You want to just kind of stay around that area. Your next main objective, once you have enough troops that you feel like, is start pushing towards that right side. Nowhere near the middle, because that's where the gun is. Don't do what Willow did. Because he lost a lot of his troops, and this right here caused a restart. because he lost a lot of those guys in the building. But we move on to the next attempt, quote unquote. This is when Willow used all his troops, pushed up the right side into the AA gun. Usually you can just chuck a grenade and it kind of ends their life, and then from there just blow it up with some dynamite. Another, it's a weapons crew. Does that mean we'll get airborne over here? Let's turn it up a notch. Now it's time to start moving further down the right side. Willow, he went into this building and started taking out the Germans. But really, you can just kind of go on the gate or fence line and just start chucking grenades. While I did the funny and destroyed the vehicle factory. Also, I recommend trying to use all the AT and AP mines in that truck and put it on your guys, because they will help in the finale of the mission. I did not do it, so that could have helped us a lot.
Ain't it a pretty sight? Better than 4th of July in Texas.
Moving on into the final little area. Destroy the final flag gun in this area before you go towards the middle, kind of that final part, and just finish off the remaining Germans here to reach the final hard part. I wouldn't throw it yet. Now, you get to do what I'm doing, which is what I did. I chucked grenades, but they shot me through the fence. Who shoots through a fence? Clearly the Germans. They could see me through bushes, even though I'm crouched and behind a fence. Because it's wood, and that happens. But anyways, let's move on. You destroy all 4 flag guns. Now it's time to officially begin the semi-defensive part of the mission. Willow, he decided to use whatever AT mines that he got. I don't know where he got them from, but he placed them. Don't do what I did. I didn't realize there was a guy here because fog of war, and I just lost like a whole squad from that. That's a problem. But even with that issue, we still won. Just make sure to put mines on both roads. That is the only thing you need to do. These are the only 2 places right here. That's the first one. That's the second one. If you want to rewind and look at them, just put some AT mines, put some AP mines if you have them, and you're basically going to be golden. Just kind of hide your guys here like Willow did for the mid kind of right side area where the church is. And then for me, I just kind of used some foxholes and just kind of hid there. But now, watch the fireworks, watch the ending of the mission. Thank you guys for watching and watching this tutorial. Like, subscribe, enjoy, and we'll see you in the next few videos. Bye-bye. Holy crap, you had a Panzer IV on your side. The German medic with a Luger.
Yes, sir.
I think there's like 1 guy left on my side, but I'm not moving from my positions because I'm not dying.
I am mostly positive that my side is cleared.
There you go.
We're really lucky that I just managed to fucking ass blast.
Well, now that we can see the whole map, we can see everything. Oh my god, look at this.
What, all the dead? Yeah, you remember whenever I just sat in this building and killed 100 Germans?
Yeah, I still don't know what the secret objective is.
I killed 14 people.